on, fam? Hope everybody doing well. And then back with another TA, another video. This is going to be 1 day time frame, 4 hour time frame. For those who know me, welcome back, and I appreciate the support. And for those new here, tune in, follow me on Twitter, lock into the Discord, and stick around, and I'll provide you some value. So, before we get everything, Twitter's on the screen. Linktree bio will be in the description below, as well as everywhere down below, pretty much. Linktree will look something like this. Access to the Twitter. I'm active here every single day, as well as the Discord. This Discord is a free community ran by yours truly, and we basically cover multiple tabs. I have a single content tab where it's strictly just my analysis, TA speculation, things of that nature. Following, we have a general chat. You can discuss, interact with other individuals, share speculation. We have a trading chat where you could post your speculations, your results, and basically what you think is going on and compare analysis. And then we have a Forex chat and profits tab, and then I have some paid categories coming soon that are in the making. So, and if you need an exchange or anywhere to trade, lock into some of the referral links. Much appreciated. So let's go ahead and hop in everything, man. I'm going to keep this very short, sweet, and to the point. I'm going to use one of my Twitter posts just to go off the 1 day time frame. And then from there, we'll jump into VLO, and I'll show you the 4 hour speculation on the low time frame for the traders. But if you're a holder, spot, you're just interested in the market, I will cover 1 day, 1 week for you guys as well. So this is a tune in and everything video. We will start maybe like the 1 day, 4 hour, and then I'll backtrack to the weekly. So if you're just looking at high time frame, you can go ahead and fast forward the video to get what you need. All right. So about 15 minutes ago, we have the Bitcoin analysis 1 day time frame. Things are much simpler than a lot are making it out to be. I think people have bear market PTSD. They are in the disbelief stage, judging by human psychology and social media, and just based off what the masses are doing. So we have price continuing to hold above range high. Price surpassed the 2021 closure high, which is the highest closure candle from 2021 on a weekly time frame, as well as the 21 high. That's just obviously the wick up. So we have price surpassed 2021 closure high, and is now battling the 2021 ATH. So we're pretty much in a squeeze here. Price is squeezing between range highs and 2021 ATH. A break above current levels would be a 72K reach. In my opinion, this blue box here, maybe somewhat below or a deviation over top, or we could just flat out impulse. But we are in a weekly, long-term, maybe like, what is it? How many months we've been in this range? Since March. So we've been in a range since March, a big bull flag. Things are looking very well on the high time frame as well as the low time frame. So as you can see, we have range low, range high. These are going specifically off closures. We're ignoring wicks in this stance. As you can see, bottom, the deep wick down to 48.50,000. Pretty much our low within this bull flag is our head, and I'm looking at two shoulders on the wicks. We have lower highs continuously since the 15th of March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we broke that with a higher high reversal here. Wick, higher low, and then we just kept breaking through, bro. So everything looks very good on my end. I have too many longs open, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much having to manage them daily just because there's so many. I don't recommend it, but follow your conviction. We're about to hop into the 4 hour time frame. So judging off this TA here, we're going straight in. Same thing. It looks a little different, but I'll bring you through. This dotted line here is the mid-range, range low blue, range high blue. So range high, we can't see the low. This is mid-range, and then that's the key zone box we were referring to as well. So we went from the 1 day to the 4 hour. All right, I want to start this off. We are pretty much at a decision point here. We're squeezing between the 2021 ATH and the range high. And if we do happen to correct, and this is a deviation or a rejection, gap fill, whatever you want to call it, I believe we'll go towards the 2021 closure high. Worst come to worst, we could deviate below it or just have somewhat of a fake out, move in. But this is something I would look at as a correction. I don't see us going very low, and if we do, I believe this will save us here as far as the impulse break level. Following by this, I like to backtrack and just go in chronological order and see, you know, obviously the way this has set out, I did not know any of this was going to happen, as most traders do not. We do not predict anything. We adapt and adjust, let the market let us know which way it's going, and then we ride that wave, we ride that trend. So following here, multiple taps on the breakout bounce, deviated right below before impulse, and then top wick, pretty much the neckline here. I'm not going to make it perfect, but we pretty much have this right here. Okay. So pretty much the top here, deviated right below. and things of that nature. Now, pretty much when we came down, we had fell below flat here and the mid range, letting people, have fear, low, low, lower, low, pretty much a bullish divergence type of thing going on here. Bottom dev below the mid range, and then we have created support box here with the wicks and the candle closure. And then I believe when we went up, rejected this key zone here, filled the gap, came back down, and then we ran stops, wiped out players, things of that nature, which is the ultimate bid. For the new viewers here, I went long at $59,770, and I'm still long. If you would like proof of this, it is in the Discord. So we could have something like this just to show you my receipts. Here we go. All right, so 58,891, the long trigger. Everyone was calling for a nuke. I was asking where it was at. Believe we'll chill below the downtrend before ripping upwards, and that is pretty much exactly what we did here. So the deviation over top, deviation bottom, made that lower low, wiped out key players, 59,770 entry, and then we pretty much rode that all the way up. We're about 230% up at the moment with 7 or 8 other longs open. I post the before and after. I'm wrong about a portion of the time. So I'm right more than I'm wrong, just enough to keep the bills paid here. So following the impulse options before, we're either going to dev and correct below. Before the 72K impulse, we'll dev correct here, as I was saying, or we could wipe shorts and impulse pretty much towards the key zone. So this is my 4-hour game plan. We could do something completely different. I haven't even checked the 1 hour, so I'm going to freeball it right here with you guys. So as you can see, just going to ignore this real quick. Show you something. Just ignore everything else except for this big curve here, okay? We're up, down, tapped on the blue, came up, impulse, and now we're basically trying to hold this. We could have the bottom, maybe like, I don't want to be one of them cup and handle old heads, bro, but I mean, it could be. So, and then we just gap out on the side here. So, type shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, right here is a moment where if you're not positioned, you could somewhat take a slight gamble, slight risk, and be the bid you want to see, or you could wait for more clarity confirmation. But remember, there is a risk to bid and a risk not to bid. So multiple scenarios is pretty much self-explainable following here, but I would just follow your gut on this and do not listen to the masses, because most of the time when we listen to the masses, our intuition is usually correct, and then we just, basically receive some negative outcomes, But this is one thing. I would 100% in this situation call a deviation. I like a fake out and things of that nature. This high wick is a little intimidating. But at the end of the day, man, it's like, why are we having so much strength still? I believe there's a big fight between bulls and bears here. We do have a record number of liquidations sitting right below 70K. So I would just like, even if we do go back down, I would like to see an impulse just to piss the market off and things of that nature. So just following there, man, it looks very nice. We're going to backtrack to TradingView just so I could show you some high time frame things of that nature for the spot bros, So first, we're going to do this is pretty much high time frame, but we're going to use it on a line chart. I believe this is the correct one. Yes, it is. All right, so the final, I wouldn't say the final, but as far as like low time frame, comparison to high time frame, obviously we do not fade the long term against the short term trend. So if the short term is bearish, for example, but the high time frame is bullish, you need to scalp, handle your business, do whatever you need to do before that high time frame takes control and things of that nature. So we do have new support here. I see a double on the taps of the closure. This is 12-hour closures here. So we have the line chart set to the closures. Forgive me for going fast here, but I'm trying to give you what you need so we're not wasting anybody's time. Time is money here. So as far as the highs right before the crazy drop, that's why I would look at this as a significant, barrier level, I guess you could say. So just following on the line chart, you could do the 1 day as well. I love to go off the closures. It really like sets out the noise and things of that nature. So as far as the daily on the closures, we're well above. We could honestly stay up higher than most believe. But honestly, even if we went as low as 63,000, there would be no fear. I would continue bidding. I would add and just go from there, okay? So let's switch back to the candles. A couple more charts for you guys. Let's see. What is this on the weekly here? Yeah, okay. So we got look at this, man. We're literally battling the 2021 all-time high. Look, even as a trader, if traders are listening right now, you need to understand that you have to use the high time frame to base off your low time frame. You can't just go and lock in on a low time frame chart and start gambling. Now, if we go off chronological order, then we have the wick following by the lower wick. We're not going to count the highest wick. Or you could play it in another way to be safer. You could have a double breakout level here. Keep the flag where it's at. This is what I like to do, a double confirmation with a slant trend. So this right here, we could definitely come back down. I do want to see us come back up and tap this. That would be very nice to see a 65K tap. I would love that, or a previous high of the closure. See, we have two closures here. Anywhere on the closures on the weekly time frame, 65,699 towards 64.4. That would be an amazing tap. But I'm going to be honest with you, the way the strength is looking, and the way whales are playing, and the big players, and a lot of the hedge funds, banks, governments, things of that nature, we have a lot of, man, I'm telling you, high time frame spot is bullish. Ignore all the low time frame stuff, man. So following here, we could impulse. I have a target of 90K to 120K, depending on what we're looking at, the yearly, the weekly, flag, whatever it may be. We have the impulse here, 41,000 to 73,000. If we don't count the mid-gap consolidation, we pretty much have the low fake out from 24,000 all the way up to 72,000. If that happens, another 50 racks, we just boom up, bro. So what I'm looking at, my high time frame prediction is 200,000 plus, give or take, maybe like 175, 185 to the 225, 240 mark, anywhere in that ballpark. But even if we pass, you know, the 120, we're in a new realm, and we need to just take it with that, okay? So following, let's see if I have any more things for you guys. I'm pretty sure those were the only ones. Now, this is a little speculative in nature. We're looking at just wicks here, highs to the lows. We have our, I guess, you know, phase 1 accumulation, impulse, and then phase 2 followed by the phase 3, however high this could go. Don't mind this arrow, this is not specific, it's bullshit. All right, we're just using this to paint a picture. Now, when we compare this chart with gold, man, we're about to do this. I believe Bitcoin is set to follow gold, okay? So obviously we have our phase 1, way longer, I know. Phase 2, and then an impulse up. Of course it's volatile, but I feel like this could have went way higher, especially with the state of the world and everything that's going on right now. It is what it is, man. So DXY, this thing has pretty much reclaimed the downtrend with a fake out. I don't think this will last too much longer, okay? So following this breakdown, consolidation, boom, I'd like to see that. One more thing I wanted to show you guys. What was I going to do? USDT dominance. Do I even have this up? All right, really quick. So pretty much over the top and down. So you might want to know what USDT dominance is. USDT is a stablecoin for those that do not know. When the dominance of the stablecoin goes down, it means money is rotating out of USDT's control, and it's probably going where? I doubt it's going to the bank account if it's sitting in stables. In that case, you know, you would be sitting in cash. I would, you know, most would say pretty much it's getting allocated into the market. So we're going down. We have a bear flag here, and I believe we will go down. Now, that is pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the content. Let me know what you think on a low time frame, high time frame basis. Hope to see you on Twitter, and hope to see you guys in the Discord. That being said, be safe. I appreciate y'all.